Science encompasses the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. And technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more amazing content about the video. You can comment down below. Let's learn about nanoscience and nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is science, engineering, and technology conducted at the nanoscale, which is about 1 to 100 nanometers. Nanoscience and nanotechnology are the study and application of extremely small things and can be used across all the other science fields, such as chemistry, biology, physics, material science, and engineering. The ideas and concepts behind nanoscience and nanotechnology started with a talk entitled "There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom" by physicist Richard Feynman at an American Physical Society meeting at the California Institute of Technology on December 29, 1959, long before the term nanotechnology was used. In his talk, Feynman described the process in which scientists would be able to manipulate and control individual atoms and molecules over a decade later. In his explorations of ultra-precision machining, Professor Norio Taniguchi coined the term nanotechnology. It wasn't until 1981, with the development of the scanning tunneling microscope that could see individual atoms, that modern nanotechnology began. Nanomaterials abound in the living systems of nature, and nanoscientists are examining the properties and potential uses of these natural nanostructures in an area of research called biomimicry. What types of nanostructures are found in nature? They include inorganic materials such as clays, carbonaceous soot, and natural inorganic thin films, to a variety of organic nanostructures such as proteins, and chitin to organic structures such as wing ribs and epidermal projections. Let's examine a few examples of these biomimetic structures. Number 1. The lotus leaf is an example of a surface which, due to the physical and chemical conditions at the micro and nanometer scale, is able to produce a self-cleaning effect. Wilhelm Bartlett, a German botanist, is considered the discoverer of the lotus effect as he applied for its patent in 1994. This effect is the combination of the chemical makeup of the surface and the micro and nano projections on the surface. The protrusions are approximately 10 micrometer high, with each protrusion covered in bumps of a hydrophobic, waxy material that are roughly 100 nanometer in heights. The chitin polymer and epicuticular wax projections allow the leaf to trap air, the water droplets right on the tips of the projections, and resulting bed of air to create a super hydrophobic surface. Scientists engineered this behavior with the product chosen, a self-cleaning paint. This paint mimics the microstructure of the surface of a lotus leaf once it dries and cures in the environment. Tiny peaks and valleys on the surface minimize the contact area for water and dirt, keeping the surface walls clean. Numerous products are now available that mimic this hydrophobic property, including clothing, spray coatings, plungers, bathroom fixtures, automotive parts. Number 2. The walls of the Nepenthes pitcher plants are so slick that insects slide down and are digested by juices at the bottom of the bloom. The rim of the plant is completely wettable due to its hydrophilic surface chemistry and surface roughness. These features prevent the insect adhesive pads from making contact with the surface, causing it to slip down the plant. Think of a car hydroplaning on a wet road or you slipping on an icy surface. Number 3. We all learn that pigments cause the colors that we see, but nature has another way of creating color, which we call structural color. Some insect wings have ordered hexagonal packed array structures made of chitin. The variety of spacing between these structures allow wings to serve as anti-reflective and self-cleaning coatings, provide mechanical strength, improve aerodynamics, and act as a diffraction grating that produces iridescence. Iridescence is the result of the interaction of light with the physical structure of the surface. In the morpho butterfly, the spaces between the ribs of the wing form natural photonic crystals, resulting in the brilliant blue color. No pigment involved. Researchers are exploring these nanostructures as a means for controlling and manipulating the flow of light, very important in optical communication. In addition, researchers have found that when they coat the morpho wings with a layer of heat-absorbing carbon nanotubes, the shift in reflected wavelength of light can indicate very small temperature changes. These sensors could one day be used to detect inflamed areas in people or points of friction in machines. Number 4. The tokay gecko has interested researchers for a long time because of its ability to cling to smooth surfaces. The gecko foot can adhere to a surface and also release from a surface with ease. Keller-Autumn's study of the foot has shown that it is covered with micro-long projections called setae, and each setae is covered with thousands of 200 nanometer long protections. The ability of the gecko to climb along walls and ceilings is due to a combination of these very small nano projections finding minute spaces in the surface in which to adhere due to physical electrostatic forces such as van der Waals forces between the foot and the surface. No glue involved. The study of the gecko foot has led to advancements in adhesives that can be applied and reused. We know that nature can produce many complex